Pagkian show ay din kasampal o kay paanbatan ambassador and way number ka pangwat pag isa pumatay show ang kakitarang pasandian program ranwat ay paanpatuan tiyangki o retanang kay sa pumatay program hotel ang kakatla pagkian show Pwede patuan kamela sa pumatay program ang showbiz pangkag patutan nila hotel ang kasamulong US Ambassador Her Excellency Carmen G. Cantor Wengak Pateng Rai Sumasakan dan Mall Ranwood Opo yang isa pumatay program ay pangkagat sa patutan nilang amoy men patuan tiangki ay tungal sagaran kapeng wala pan kuburan sa matay ko labalap puwagi sa pulmagubur kalangan na gatin kay tonewe kalap amalaman kitay opil puwagi Totoo kuat pato nan way matalinim ban sang salong way ponpay ay pilmen pate kapatayang wawat wawliki Israel so paitian ponpayu nan kan ko nalalang ko, ligan ko, naan kaniyay ko. And bon payu, sa pulimar, kay tilabalap kan koros nan palian tiyak, palian momotso, palian tiyak, government. Pwede kita daw ko patunan ng matalinim, ay tungal sa karen kapeng, wow, paan kupuran, wasa labalap isbaw. Namar kan way matalinim kuan gisunan kan dengan nan kaniyay o sa bulmar labalap koros and way matalinim pwag yatal kat nan ko sa lugop etungol wow pan ko so lugop riyaw may pwag yasuda saysal yay so lugop aswat apel wawatan pilgak patoyan Israel so masakan so mastrigan luptuat palian talagan sa bulmamay warangan o wawatan pilgak toga ambassador sangway na marga o kumagatan ko pura pwagi Ambassador sudah pil mangi sa pulmatay masana yan pilgak patrowan wawat ni masan white it is indeed a great honor to speak on behalf of the MLMDA community leaders as your MC today. Before I lead us through our program, I would like to pay my great respect to our Almighty God who gives us His blessings and time. I'd like to extend my great respect and honor to the presence of our traditional leaders, the U.S. Ambassador, Her Excellency Carmen G. Cantor, MLMDA President Mr. Patterson Shed, who is also currently now a USA Climate Ready Project Regional Coordinator, CSP Director, Executive Director Mr. Eugene Joseph, One Reef CEO, Christopher Lebrangi, One Reef Micronesia, Senior Director Mr. Wayne Andrew, Community Conservation Officers, invited guests, students, and everyone. Let's make progress to our program and start with an opening prayer. And I now may ask Deacon Paulus to open our ceremony with a short tabagap. Lahat.
Mai có trên lâu lâu ban patawan sansan. Hukut supaya dinabalap raneu ranwat ng uya sa pulmamaranan kapung. Kamkat kitongkit autapan rak dan pensarawat. Kamkatan kubra kit koros met katapan kubra muranwat pasen supaya aman kalangan kan makamkatan sa pulman diyangkit nan iraira na isaw masakin paki. Ir makatan kapagatalango sampa o katkiyang kasanti koros. Kamkatan kubray kit ranwat paat tungal pata komunan tatok kasampalwat an ritangatang kit wani man sapal mamakalangan. Ranwat sa kapagkiyang komu tatok kasampalwat o paki. O kamuyan katlale payan polokol sanamaw wanapak o kaim sakala tatok ranwat. Bapkat ipatuan walian tekit o sabaray kamu nilang lang kabayan at kaon Koryat Jesus Kristus. Amen.
Kailangan komutikan dan sebelum macam program saya bangkit siang dan sekarang kosong welcoming remark o iban katawan bagi kaunan puin selapat sehingga puya kosong.
Thank you MC kalangan. Muli bahan paco ak magazine kupulang kuenta mucho cuma sakalata. Welcome Aiso. Good morning, Ambassador. On behalf of the community chief leaders in this community, I have to a short remarks to welcome you and your colleagues that came this morning. We welcome you in our community this morning, so feel free on your trip to Nanwab, on your way. We welcome all that you enjoy today. So thank you and have a good day.
Dan inonte kabul macam itu dogon rawat may presentation yung mabansang President MLMDA Mr. Pato Sanchez o Executive Director Eugene Joseph o ibamatuan lugayan.
Kailangan ulit ang Max. Patroan natin sa karatang mawakan tuwa sa labat ko. Ansyo, makasampang rin. Yung patroan, we have a presentation word. Sitan ka. Again, ba yung patroan na yun? Abot yan sumang kaya tokol lang. Ako na, it serves as an awareness bill. More about patroan. Ambassador, I just joined the team to thank you for coming to our community. I think all the chiefs are really delighted to have you here. Let us just provide a quick background about MLMDA, but before that I will ask Eugene to paint the picture of a wider network, because we are part of, we're not in silo. We are working with other communities. So you Chief, come and share a little bit about that.
Kailangan ko bro yoran. Wagatin ko bro yung pagkakang sa kalatang wakan malapapata yung sa nagawot. Siyang kip, sa kalatang kip po libang puro sa patay ko. Mohon kebelen, so masin MLMDA kan, oros, tulog sa kariyaw. Pilihan talakan, ako yung mga tumalwaran kan, mohon ketikan, kuliah dan lopis kan, koros, na patsayang sa tawag ng rangot. MLMDA President, Melel Sering School kan, ang mga tumalwang, yung patsayang ambassador rangot, kung koros pa yaw tawag kan. My honor, it's an honor, Madam Ambassador, to present to you again. I will be speaking on behalf of not only the Conservation Society of Pohnpei, but the network, which is comprised of the Pohnpei State Government, communities, institutions like schools, the college, not only the FSM, but we are also working with the University of Hawaii, the University of Guam, to learn how to manage better our natural resources. So, in 1999, Pohnpei pioneered the nation in establishing marine protected areas. So, back then there were only several marine protected areas that was established on the main island of Pohnpei, including several ones in the outer islands of Poroluk and Mipuri, very far, about 300 miles away from Pohnpei. However, in that time, 1999, the management itself was very challenging because it was just the government alone trying to manage these marine protected areas. So then come in 2001, the community started to feel how they could involve in these sort of management schemes. So that's when the first idea of community-based resource management came along in Pohnpei, and then developed and established more protected areas. As you can see in the map, there are about 13 protected areas, but there are more than 30 villages. For example, here in Nanwak, this case of Nanwak, there are 5 villages that are united to manage, co-manage this protected area. So I won't speak much about Nanwak, but in the wider network, we work with international organizations like the locally managed marine protected marine areas network, which is based in Fiji, but now it's spread all over the Pacific. And we also work with institutions like SPC, SPREP, and other academia, like I mentioned, University of Guam, University of Hawaii, to learn more on the biological aspect of resource management. Right? So in the network-wide in Pohnpei, when the Pohnpei MPA network was established in 2003, we tried to figure out how we could really, strengthen community partnership and government. And that's when we established it's called the Executive Committee. It's an ad hoc committee where comprised of village chiefs and department heads, Department of OFA Office, Natural Resources, R&D, and even with advice from the national government. So the network meets on a monthly basis just to see how these marine protected areas are doing. And with that, we established a rigorous monitoring program, which is led by the Conservation Society of Pohnpei, OFA, and Department of R&D Pohnpei State, where we do coral reef monitoring. And you can see the result. The established report was published recently, January 2020, in the NOAA State of the Coral Reef report. So you can see, you can read on the the outcome of the full-paid marine certificate areas. So I won't go much on that, and I will pass this floor back to Patterson to talk more on the non-WAP. Thank you very much.
Kailangan Director Joseph, muna lang tulang ay patron sa nakaraga. Ang kasunod niya ay patron ko. Patron ko. Main na tatawag ko. Main ko. Sa mga balak yung may lang kapakat. At pinakauna mong pagkit, kapapatay main. Main. Kailangan kumain. So next slide, Ambassador, I will do a combination, but I will be very swift in my presentation because of time. And the IG is going to be here by 1 o'clock. And plus, I need to get you out to the MDA. So, the MLMDA consists of MLMDA kung sa limaw. O inat patromotrail, katatmotrail, iray makarwa. Salapat, ora barak, laban mataw, Somataw na siso o soyuto. Kalwa pen min panamot na MLMDA tumalan ka sa kulmanti. O dana pagton na pagpelay. Pautut po ang rice o masana. Ima sa kalki. Ngayon o yung ngayon officer kan isay patroan riyaman. Amin patro ya look pain. Igit matak may katutok po. So Ambassador, really, the foundation of our unity here is on the support of the community chiefs. There's 5 of them, and I expect all of them to be here. In fact, your visit brought them all together. Because our meetings will be like 3, 4, we never reach 5, but today we will, I think we expect to reach 5. So I really thank Salapat and for his leadership, because he's always very close to the MLMDA officers for us to be able to work together and unite and unify the family. So really our vision is unify so we can collaborate to take care of the resources that we need to depend on keep MLMDA. There's about 500 of us, right? Sal, have that? Yeah, over. So, some of our foundational values are the core value, wow. And you know what wow is. You know, it's something of reverence. And it's the core. It's what makes Pompeii. That's why we bow and run Mao. And our culture is there. And you will see it today at 1 o'clock. Because that's wow. And for us to unify, and for us to be community-driven and focused on whatever we do, to lead it. And so that's why MLMDA officers and chiefs work together, because we need to lead. You know, where there's no vision, people perish. And to work together and seek partnerships outside. And so by you being here, you know, you can open doors for us, Ambassador. You know. And Merit is here, our partner. CSP is here. One Reef, we're trying to link in One Reef. The internet is really sucks today. But next one, next slide. So this is when we founded, yeah, July 26, 2005. So far, it's a monostride, the UN organization. Kaya lagis, pwede kila agisansyo, kailangan salapat o right so masakan, kaya kuran kawatan sa bala kaya bumitan. Next one. So that's our structure. Imo man kasan and milmin tanawon. At the very top, right so masakan. The chiefs are at the top. There are advisors. Then below is me and my fellow officers. So I would like to overrun, he's my vice president. Please stand up to be recognized. Yeah, and the wife, because the other 2 officers that we work with is Rina Blason and Salabat's wife. Nailin Walter, so she's busy probably, and I expect her to be busy for preparing for this afternoon. But we would work with our community conservation officers, we work with you, and we're so glad the youth are here. And we work with church groups. We haven't been really good there, but I think Deacon's presence here starting to highlight that. Because we need the prayers. You know, while we do the work, we need godly people to pray for the work. Next. So immediately when we started to reform and reaffirm our initiative, our community organization, we really want to thank Eugene. And you know Eugene, you was there with Merrick the other week to launch one of those USA support grants to communities, which you will meet the communities that the grants are supporting. CSP din ang laralan sa waso right, yung nagkatungong karakter nagtopan kuwanan. Kung i-apply po lang ka sa April o April market, i-apply magkapisapan ng April. We also want to thank One Reef, and this is a U.S. California-based NGO that is supporting it. That's their full name on the check. And today you are here to also witness One Reef providing us assistance. So it's starting to happen. It's starting to happen. We are also working with Jeff's Small Grants Program, UNDP, to maybe go through the direction of the community food security project. We've already engaged our Congressman, Yoshine, for a number of support areas to be part of, because this fund, this $30,000 from One Reef will be matched with, potentially can be matched with the Everson allocation funding for community projects. And that two funding can be matched up to improve on this community center. That's the first goal that the chief has tasked officers to work for. And so we really want to, we're glad that you're here to celebrate with us because we're marking one of our first accomplishments. Yeah, I think you can go on. I covered that. Another interesting that to widen the awareness of MLMDA, beyond, I'm so glad because these students will now start to know what MLMDA is. And that we are working with for them, for their benefit. Even sa Tukokita, MLMDA, then you can tell the name is a MLMDA youth organization. I'm not a youth, but when I salapat o Israel Merkel, the Pagawan Patiata organization was, I suppose it's a I said drama is about to but we are now in our middle age, and a number of people like Louis Salem, Steve Levi, Patrick Kennedy, Ray Bravo. A number of us created the organization, and Patrick Rapo. Mike Murapo is the Pagawan list ng mga yan sa my mommy is kumain. Tawag kayo patong kita abawat. I'm so proud of you. But we're doing it for you. And then I'm why you're doing that. Even Pagawan to so meron to. Or right after that. But kamawagan and dami sa wasagan sa mga kaway tulad. Kamawagan yung mga nagmaw ng it's so we are I'm really so thankful for you. So we have a Facebook page, Ambassador. You can become a friend of us. Yeah, and so I put the link up there, and you can follow. There's current events, and we're posting. If you manage one, welcome. Mamia, Masai Kinang page, please just join it, and you can find out what we're doing after that. We just celebrated our 16th birthday on July 26th, so it's more of another accomplishment. Keep going. I just want to quickly highlight, I keep mentioning all these things, but this is our foundational support for these MLMDA officers. Not na we are kawit pa natin ko. Kirai Somasakan, right, Patron, sign love, land is the dog work, or even that's what's guiding us. We are not going in a direction that we don't know. We know where we want to go. We know what projects we want to focus on. We're really specific. And so that's what I'm thankful about. So I want to say, let's be thankful today, because one of the specificity, training that. Train kamawela, train community lands. Salapat, so marami siso, o na parang, so we go, while nasa niya mo. Yes, more mile. Sang kita, atay minimum. If we are not united, no donor will ever fund us. Because we signify, the reason why one refund us, because they see the solidification of our community. That's the reason why. I wish I could get on internet so Chris LeFranco can hear what I just said. But we really want to thank them. And that's why email support me more time. Eso to ko taman. Ang kayo to minimita niya, it's my work. Well, so some go ahead and hit on when all of them come up. And I'm going to update you now. If I'm not update by o atay ko sa plan na Africa sa leta, o tama po italala o tama mo magin. Para sa ba? MLMDA Executive and Board Advisory Eubana ng Puko. Iban kameling mo, iban umay salabat pan utrong yan. Minimin pa na MLMDA Officer o Rais Masakan, emang ito nito, kalela so. At huwag pa na malap sa nanas. Alright, ikamelan na, efekta, there's room for improvement. May increased complication ang pungatay. Iyang so masaka, aray kertiyo kasana kemenkuan wow. Ikitiara tama, liyak sikap kayo na. Heat officer anana, that is tot pang for our record. Minimenta na well pa na isang mo. Pero we will work on it. Rabagi ito sa was. Yeah, mo main. Sa pagrawin niya nga, rabagi ito sa was. O sa pagrawin na po, sa tuwan mga suti. Ni actually, o lupo ko, ni makarata, kao lupo ko ramon siya. O, Ranward, half of the call for the community center, we have it secured right here, right in front of us. We just need to add in 35 more thousand, which we think, it's not a board na pawana by congressman, yung senior. But, ngayon, salamat kakil, those, kumura, naliya patron, foreign mass o congressman there. Sa kamera tama wala nasa was. Kaya ba kasi, o ikaw or magkaroon to receive na oras po. Walang pa na resource ka, wait that right for a minute. Patawakan na i-write CCO kang iuya Nanwap, and Ambassador, we're going to go to Nanwap next. It's, the CCOs are really volunteering their time, and they're doing a lot of good work. And we just want to talk to you more about it on site, and I'm going to skip over this part. Right? Go ahead and last one. Okay. So our food security, I want to thank both mayors from Kasinan Saman. And where is Cheroni? For land grant. We are engaging these two partners already because we're building partnership. And they're already working with us. Well, never. And Never will speak more when we get to the other one. And I really welcome her and Nicholson to speak about the linkages between Nanuak and the community conservation officers, what we're doing there. And we want to thank them. But Cheroni, we invited them because next round, as you can see in our poll, is food security for our community. And so today he signified us with you and Salabat by planting the banana. And one day, you can probably call me from Puerto Rico and say, how's my coconut? It's the students drinking from it. Right? Magla, Ambassador, Publicity, me, what me. Why develop a lab here? Why can I, why run, Liaga Proto, and then sang nanino. Papatu ko belong kumay. Salabat til patutin there. Right? So that's why we're asking him to come, because we're going to engage him more stronger when we bring in the resource. Yeah? And Kalahan, really. Yeah? I think I went over 15 minutes a little bit, but I will now welcome you. I will, since I'm holding the mic, I'm taking over, so welcome and give us a remark. Could it be your time? He said you went over 2 minutes. See, accountability from the team, sir. Wait, oh! Man, that's what happened when okay, go ahead, Ambassador.
Kasarili Manto. Ichong galenki kaping lap wekiluk me ipachuana le dia san salapach. Kaun en queen kariao o somas akanan queen kariao me payday sang MLMDA President Patterson Shed. Oror mar madalamin eleda ekag u mon kesdien sandwich. Echungo sakaradan waula pang kukuren isonalaim madalanin o kulok madalanin. Waudoke oleiso quaros o sariso quaros. Me ien pacheng sakwel michael eupele language. Poliki wau choror on walipem momotso o walipem government en Wayne Madeleine, Honorable Winston John, me yang pacho language. Wau doke somas akan opeliendal kan kuadros nan queen kariao me, kesh mon sakwel machayo eupene o pachuan on suaren de dog en ranwech. Wakuni waniki principal sakisi max. Sompada kan ochon suku kan me pachin swapeli machayo kwasondin ranwech. Waniki chon wing kariao unsek. Isunalaim kulop salapach also mas akang cuadros kumwal kuchin repwe yenkat kuya echungo sakaradan kapachapash o kawait ongchong school kan o MLMDA ramwish os pachona ekis ko adapen echungo mor ni eitilo guya mening kederla palap en Wayne America o filchon sa Tepe San Puerto Rico. Como al kupre ye pueyenka sakarada ni mansen NY. Good morning, menseng wow and buenos dias. Thank you all for the warm welcome. I am really honored and grateful to join you all this morning. I am Carmen Gloria Cantor, the U.S. Ambassador to the Federated States of Micronesia. Some of you might know that I have spent the last 31 years of my life working for the U.S. government in many different capacities in several agencies, mostly in Washington, D.C. I work at the U.S. Postal Service, distributing mail, the Federal Maritime Commission. I work at the Department of Agriculture, the Foreign Agricultural Service, and the U.S. Department of State. I'm originally from the island of Puerto Rico, a U.S. territory since 1898. My home island shares many similarities to your island as well. You have no idea. My hometown, Mayagüez, is an Indian town. It's in the west side of the island. I went to school in Puerto Rico using Pell Grants, as my family did not have money to send me to college. And this is very important. Pell Grants are available to all of you. Use them. Go to college. My dad is a U.S. veteran, Army veteran, and my mom was a high school graduate. I am the first one in my family who was able to graduate from college. I am happily married. I have 3 daughters. My husband Carlos recently retired from the U.S. government after 35 years of service. My daughter Ashley works at NASA. Amanda, my second daughter, she works in communications at the American Junior Golf Association in Atlanta. And Adriana, my youngest daughter, is 16 years old. She's a junior in high school. Now, environmental sustainability has always been one of my priorities. My team and I have worked closely with the national, with Pohnpei state government and local NGOs in organizing various cleanups around the island. My interagency team also works closely to provide capacity building training, funding, and technical assistance support. My hope is that we all can work together as a community to preserve and protect the beauty of your home islands. Muchas gracias again. Thank you so much for the warm welcome. Kalangan Herrera.
Nah, sa material program magandang kubura sudah mutangalan lagi aswat men tele lukayang serikan rangkak patoyan na itungal egis kawawa sa material wasana material kinabapali yung with Pohnpei. Bersama Presiden, may I ask permission to allow the student to give presentation about the MBA. Na may ban William may ban patuloy.
Hello, Kasiraja, everyone. Before I proceed, I would like to thank our Heavenly Father for letting us live another day. Today we are here to share with you all our thoughts about MDA or Marine Protected Areas, and we are very fortunate to participate in this kind of activity. First of all, I would like to honor everyone that are gathered here today, especially traditional leaders, U.S. ambassadors, deacons, principal, teachers, guests, and everyone. As I was saying, we are here today to share with you all our thoughts about MBA, about what is MBA, why is it important, and whom is it to benefit. Now, I would like to let these fellow students share with you all our details that we prepared for today. What is MBA?
Sorry about that.
Direction, you're on mute.
What is MBA? M means marine, P means protected, and A means area. Marine protected is a section of the ocean where a government has placed limits on human activity. MBA has been established because the ocean and the things live in it face many dangers.
Why do we have have MBA to protect and increase the population of marine organisms. Having MBA helps prevent people from catching too much fish or getting smaller fish. Increase population of fish within unrestricted areas. When the marine protected areas are populated, some of the organisms within those areas will have to find other places to live in. That means they will have to go out to the unrestricted areas and increase the population.
Who will benefit from MBA? Future generations and marine food loss. For future generations, because we have MBA, we are not allowed to go fishing in certain areas. That will benefit our future generations because those areas will have a lot of fish, beautiful and healthy coral, and clean ocean environment. And for marine food web, because of MBA, the coral will be healthy as well as the fish. That will benefit the marine food web because there will be a lot of food for the sea organisms.
Hello again everyone. So this is all. We students representing Lookup Elementary School are prepared to show, share and present to you all, especially the traditional leaders, U.S. Ambassador, Deacon, Principal, teachers, guests and everyone. Today we touched 3 important questions about our marine protected areas. And they are, what is it, why is it important, and whom to benefit. I believe that we will cherish along everything we learned from this presentation. So I thank you all, those who make such important day possible. We are very fortunate to participate in school activities like this. I thank you all again for coming and listening until the end of this. Kailangan nyo kasalarian.
I hope you captured some of that. These are the students.
Kailangan kumay join school kau dan pagkita dalam peran level kenai. Kailangan ang sukses sa iban ketiang nan EU presentation. Hormat. Kirail serigan bilpan kamay kintrail kabul matrail antam Ragan Uya Tatong na mention chorus dan assembly dari mana pilpuran lebih mai patota moa mai biatan ni mau chorus
Ewa
En kak sen salve maashirin melkagamar abuten kulbiang tay piliang buyak sen orole pencapamatay organization tay na babali area buktel nga kitlamowe
Wayne, it's your turn.
ibabatuan lukayan Mr. Wayne Andrew. Now, sure.
Wayne, you take it away.
May kan photo
Yeah.
Ali, can you hear me?
Yeah, Wayne, go ahead. We will be making adjustment. But, yeah.
Ali Kasalelian, can you hear me?
Yes, yes. Go ahead.
Kasalelian Ali, warmest greetings. Before we say a few words, let me take this opportunity to pay our respects on behalf of myself and our colleagues here at One Reef, our founder and CEO, Mr. Chris LaFranchi. I would like to pay our respects to all the traditional leaders, Nalain Matalanim, Iso Nalain Matalanim, Kulop Matalanim, Salapad, Kaunun Buing Kariao, So Mataon Masiso, Lepen Mataon Matsuk, So Nukop, O Napara, a very special Ali and Kasalelier to Her Excellency, the United States of America Ambassador to the Federated States of Micronesia, Madam Ambassador Carmen Cantor. Kasalelier and Ali, to you, good morning to you and all your staff who are with you this morning. We would also like to pay our respects to the Honorable Winsner John Mengaternapalat, or Mayor of the Matalanim Municipal Government, all the councilmen, especially those who are in attendance, Councilman Romeo Walter, Saki Simax, and all our Ponto State partners from the Division of Fish and Wildlife, Department of Resources and Development, Office of Fisheries and Aquaculture, Ali and Kasalelian. Our warmest respects also in Kasalelian to our local non-governmental organization partners in Pohnpei. Our respects to the Executive Director of Conservation Society of Pohnpei, Mr. Eugene Joseph, our partners at the Micronesia Conservation Trust, Rare, Merit, and of course, to you, my brother Patterson, President of MLMDA, Ali and Kasaleli, to you, and all the officers of MLMDA present there this morning. We would also like to extend our warmest Kasalelia to all the youth, the 6th, 7th, and 8th graders of the Lukop Elementary School. Good morning, and Kasalelia to you all. To all of those who are listening into this presentation in Pohnpei, around Pohnpei, and outside of Pohnpei via radio station, Ali and Kasalelia to the people of Pohnpei. Good morning. We would like to take this opportunity to say, Kalangan, our respects to all of you, the traditional leaders of the Telenim and the chiefs of these 5 villages in Section 2 for giving us this opportunity to say a few words to celebrate with you this morning. I will do that by introducing our CEO and founder of One Reef Worldwide Stewardship, Mr. Chris LaFranchi, founder and CEO of our organization, to say a few words. I will now turn it over to Chris to say his remarks this morning.
So wonderful to see you today. Thank you for allowing me to speak for a few minutes and just let you know how excited we are at One Reef to be your partner. Greetings from California, where I'm located at the moment. Due to the pandemic, it's been way too long since I've been able to visit all of you in Micronesia, and I look forward to the day when I'll be able to come back and visit again. But until then, I want to tell you how much I appreciate the wonderful work that you're doing, especially to bring young people from Pohnpei into the process of being great stewards of their environment, and for the wonderful teamwork all of you are showing. So thank you, Kasalelia, Kalangan. And now I want to be brief, and also I'm sorry to also echo the respects that Wayne has paid to all the leaders here today. Sorry, I'm a little nervous because this is a really important thing for me, and thank you so much again. Kalangan, Kasalelia. Now I'd like to please invite our partner Eugene Joseph to come and present the check that indicates the support that One Reef Worldwide Stewardship is providing to this partnership. We're honored and we very much appreciate this opportunity. Kalangan.
Chris, really thank you. Say whatever and then
On behalf of the partnership, we are very honored to partner with One Reef to present this grant opportunity to MLMDA to fulfill one of their visions to extend this wonderful venue, the Unity Center for Natividad Section 2 community. So without further ado, allow me to call on Salabat.
Salabat.
And MLMDA President to accept Thank you very much, Chris.
Chris, we really want to thank you.
Go ahead.
All right, I think Abigail took the photo. All right, thank you. I'm really humbled here, Chris. I asked Salabat to represent all of us because he's that one body that finds it all together, but he has bestowed it on me. And I will be very brief. You know, upon our reigniting MLMDA here in the community, and today really sort of, you know, really great because what will happen at 1 o'clock, we are part of the bigger thing, this community. Salabat is inviting the High Chief, His Royal Highness Isabel Narmargia Wayne Matalanim at 1 o'clock. And so what we gathered here to do is really all linking up to a bigger community of Matalanim. And so we really just want to be thankful. We thank you for partnering with us and answering our call for support. And so I didn't really prepare anything to say, but besides the Tolbean word Kalangan. And I hope you can accept that, Chris. Pass it on to the rest of the team. Wayne, same thing in Palau. Thank you very much for your support.
All right. You all enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you.
Kalangan, goodbye. Unless you you can stay on, we'll keep you on, but if you're gonna run off, we understand.
Okay, I can stay on for just a couple more minutes.
Okay, we'll keep it on then. All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you, Christopher and Wayne, for your support. And ay sa kunbatay program ang sukset, Iban Patroan Moiten, Presidente ng MLMDA, Mr. Patterson said, and got uya sa kunbatay kapungong irailkan me yang batang tayo lo sa wasa sa kunbatay program ang langwat.
Kalangan, Ambassador, that's why I was really humbled a while ago, because I wanted Salabat to thank our donor, but because I have this task right now. But that's fine. When you're keeping a role, you just do it. Yeah. You don't question it.
Okay,
So,
Wayne, I'm gonna sign off. Thank you, Wayne.
okay, thank you, Chris. We want to start by saying Kalangan Komi Ambassador. All Salabat and his colleagues, the chiefs, we really thank you. Because, you know, only president invites ambassadors. It's hard. I find that it was quite unique to invite an ambassador. And I learned a good lesson that there's a lot involved in inviting an ambassador. So, but thank you very much for coming down to our camp. And we're really thankful. And you have marked a tree with us. You could open doors for us. You could turn us in the right direction. And so, thank you for coming by. And aren't you guys glad? Because we're going to ask Ambassador to have a photo specifically with all of you soon. And so, don't run away. So, thank you, Ambassador. Kalangan ng Tumi. Sabi naman kami ng Principal Max. You know, to put this event together, udahan Salabat o Kitkan na Pumo, udahan Labalan, at Kapno Principal Guardi. Way tatawasa, Kamagit Pro School, kita Samkan Toros Perkan Mogit. Seven Kapno Tikan sila kong Moses Momotso sa ipala. Kalangan ko pa, kumutampil recruiting. Kaya ma-attract kita ka uno. Apay kapno ko, kumutampil kayo sa glani, apay pagsawas. Kalangan ko. Wayne, we thank you. I think we have already thanked you, but we want to thank you again, and Chris. Wali ba man ang katarlabalabi, Patroan, kat, o, emento, abakat, o, iman Patroan, kapil kiyang kumuyang kat to, wali ang salabati, wali ba man, o, so matanga koros. Kumpil pa siya, way na office tamang uyang. Director in CSP, you're the first one to answer our call. And you stuck with us. And even involved, put the staff, Sherry and Angel, I don't want to tell you how much sadness and pain they went through with me to prepare to bring Ambassador out here. They did a lot. They did printing of shirts, printing of this check, and so many little details that we sa Eogupa na po, nagkapaita to tao na nagkapingon, director, o kapingon team. Ibil man kapingon, Fish and Wildlife, iba? Or Ramiyan Likisan. The Fish and Wildlife, without them, we cannot go to the MBA, so we really want to thank them, and they're the partner with us with Nanwa. And so, the number one is Fish and Wildlife, Kalangan of Mile, sa Kabinay Mile, sa Kabinay P68 Radio, Commissioner Peter Sansan, ENA staff from the town government capture event in Ranwood. And that's where the event is captured at 5 P6A. So it's going to be reproduced later through a YouTube video, and it will serve multi-purposes for awareness as well as engaging with donors. And so we want to really thank P6. Manak kausawa ng Commissioner sa mula sa kapinala na may patungkol niya na MLMDA po itasa daw ng everything is recorded, your speech is there. And so you can obtain it from them as well, because I will go to them later. Merit, pass on to Simon Ellis. I know he's based in Hawaii, but really Simon from far away in Hawaii just responded and said, yes, I'll get my team up and they will join you at Nanwak and explain what we're doing in partnership with Nanwak MDA. So, yeah, Mrs. Falcam, Tracy Falcam is here. Miguel San Miguel, they will take you, Ambassador. I think they will probably use your phone or Fish and Wildlife. They will do a second for you. Which one wins, probably you get to be on that boat. So please pass on to Simon Artang. Really from our hearts. CRE, Cheroni reached out to me. He say, I'm representing CEO Mamsan Langkrant. I'm young, I'm capable, but this is a starting point, Cheroni. Salabat wants to engage you right now because as we bring in resource, we need expertise to work with our farmers. So we're not going to let you off that hook real fast. We want to just give you a taste spot of what MLMDA is, because you will support us implement that project. If I can comment it, I will, but I cannot. Iman CCO Chairman and CCO. Ambassador, you see a little decoration, a little cleanup here, preparation. You require a little bit of that. And he's the master behind that, to organize all that workforce and coordination to make it happen. And Iman Kapagong iyo, Melanie, no, yeah. Sama warak. Yeah, Martino. Ka, Iman, Leo ko to kamakal. O ilan tagita, tamak regla ranwat. Sangay mat kola imo man wasa nasa ban yam. O ilan tagita ran principal na. Sangan makalgal mo try true na lala. Ipa mo mamia tataw ko yawi. May kamakaleta. O kaya na CCO ko ko tong kamakal mo man. Ime man patawan tagi. Pag siliyo na uyaw ba, kamakal ta. O ang makalgal po, nasan so masakal. Nasaan Queen? Iban bang kamu warangkan o MLMDA officer? Ya look, kung patrota, kung warangkan officer, ya itu kan warang. Ayay po. San? Patrota ba warang lang ang masamahon? Kontrupeng. Ada masama orang, nong yang mau, kat. Amin bat, bagi kita kami yang terlalu terbahas. Mau patrota tu, kami yang lupain mak. Just a moment. Warak, CCO kau. Ya MLMDA officer kau, mai partner ya, ini balas kita, ini mantap mai. Tahu I'm doing several purposes here for my man. This one I cut on my lap, in the link train. Okay. It's my officer and this one. Try Roger, try one. And I am working on this one. Oh, Salapat, my mom. Sal mom, man? Okay. No wonder. Kalangan i-may patroan kahit sa kila kapag po we want makin core. This is the core team that works. Yakin na and so no po. Okay. I want to thank you guys, and I want to thank you. Oh, Ambassador, you want to join us, please? Ma'am, salamat na tayo. Thank you, Ambassador. You can join us. Yeah, please. Right here. Magkaiwala ko siya. Halika.
Wala ka naman karanya.
Ano mo? Ang watch mo ba? I wanted to make sure that core group gets up here because here back can be a bit exchange that block hewa. You know? Dari ini kamu ng kamu orang. Kan, maininat. Di kapun kan may kagwali ang community. O wali ang hindi sa una sa kalaitan mo. Hello, Ambassador, I will ask you now, and first with the students, and then we will ask the chiefs to be with you, and also officers will join the chiefs. But maybe we have the two photos, especially you with the youth. So ipapakita ko may photo na, Rose Gilbert. May gather up here kung magkaklala ng Ambassador. Okay. Ambassador, you can join them? Yeah, because we were advised when you were in the forum. Yeah. Malaki kayo, may kayo naman. May kayo naman. Turn the win-win, let's do some zoom shots. Okay, you guys give your best smile like you're going to be a master. Okay. Okay, Ambassador, can we ask you, we will ask you again to come back, but I will, Lieutenant Wayne, I will ask the student to remain, and I will have to check here, somebody to open. Now, Yemen Cross School, the student like what? Okay, akay, kasalaman na kayo kapin lang, student sa West Coast, okay? Okay. Okay, wow. Let me pagkita. So, masakan may pattern ni kay Sarika. Kung. Hello. Sarika, kay dapat mamay Sarika kay ilan.
Sir. Boy.
Ay. Bakit to may aya? Sir, pakita mo kay Lewin Sarika. Aya officer to. Pakita kay Lewin.
Hey, kuwanto mo.
Alright, hey, pakita. Kailangan ni kay Sarika.
Ahora.
Hey, apretaban. Huwag ito kung yung bulihan ka na. Yes. Okay. Okay, Ambassador, Renee, Ambassador, I will ask you to come. We'll take the check out. Okay. Last one. Because you're with the Chiefs now. Sorry about that. Yeah. Okay. Just in the middle. Yeah. Can I ask the partners to join us? Merritt, Geroni, yeah, CSP, representative of CSP, Geroni, go on. Where is Geroni? Geroni, run. Yeah, William and Option Way. Dr. Dr. Niangkat, pata-pata. Dr. William Dumalos.
Anak,
May sabit pa, bawal naman ang tutulala. Bawal yan, o. Officer mo. Lugo ba yun? Tama?
Diba ako punta po?
Uy, try ba na? Ito nga nanuwas na. Kaway ka lang, may siya yung na?
na, silangkan masan to.
Okay.
Masan to, masyad. Alangan.
Galangan. Thank you, Ambassador. That's the representation of today.
Dan batuan trail ko buburas kalian kasi nung kubureo pa niyo kaya lang sa pagmatayin programan wala pa kayo sabi ko may melaw kalele po tayo pa kamsang gila program low may premoti pagodi Hoy bang pernah ketika dan bang berkenati kemajuan program di law berkenati.
Kalangan ho, pagkulo na tayo kaon Yesus Kristus and kapayata tatawad o uyalakson sa pulmatay yeyas nan sa pulmatay lupti karyaw. Napagkat ulianti kito po din ginir nilang ng kapayan at kaon o riyat Yesus Kristus ni Maray Sam o na may saraw.
Anong ikan, even magkairala sa program